Well, welcome back to character class. As you remember, we've already done the bite, loop, and half hitch, and we've already learned how to inspect a rope. What I have right here is some kern mantle that is twisted and stranded in its core. So what we're going to do today is learn how to make a square knot. A square knot should only be used when tying two ropes of the same type, class, and size. If not, it will come undone. Remember, a knot is temporary. It is temporary. What we mean by that is it does come undone. So you have to be very careful. On a square knot, we will always tie a half hitch at the ends. And you'll see that we will always do half hitches to secure and strengthen our knots throughout. Now, for a square knot, all we do is you take the ends, and what we're going to do is put the right over the left. Now notice when I'm always working with one rope. So if I go right over left, I bring that through towards me and over, towards me and over. Then I take that same one that's now went from the right side to the left side, and I go left over right. And again, I bring it towards me, up and through. Now notice you got these two ends. Notice the position of my hands. I will now tighten that down. The check on this system is to have two interlocking bites. And if you notice on this rope that these interlocking bites move. So what we have to do is get handsy and tie them down. Now we're going to use a half hitch. I always like to have about a foot or a foot and a half of rope so that I can do this. If you don't have it, undo your knot and go back and give it enough space so you can do a half hitch. Now on a half hitch, don't do it just off to the side. You have to wrap it around the running end of the other rope. So when you form that loop first, it's around that rope. Then we tie it down. Now I get handsy with it and I move that half hitch towards the knot. Then I just do the other side. Once again, I make my loop around that running end and I put it through. And then I have my square knot. Again, it is locked down and is tight. It's not going to escape. So that's your check on your system. Two interlocking bites, two half hitches. Your half hitches are also always the pretzel. Let's do it from another angle so that you may see it. And if you're looking at doing these kind of knots, always remember, try them with your eyes closed. Do them behind your back. Do them laying down. Do your knots. Make your knots in positions that would be like in the dark, in limited visibility, because that's when you're going to use emergency knots. It's not going to be perfect like in a classroom. So keep your eyes closed. Do it behind your back. Have your hands to be your eyes to check your system, and always check your system after you make the knot. So in this case, let's try it again. Square knot. Right over left. Bring that through. Now, left over right. Bring it through. Tighten it down. Your check is two interlocking bites. Now, make your half hitches. Remember, a loop over that running end. Make sure it's in there. Bring it down. And again, don't do it like this where you get the pretzel way out there. Get handsy with it, work it over, and then once you get it close to the knot, tighten it down. And do the other side. So once again, you're doing that pretzel. And then you are tightening it down. That is the square knot with two half hitches. Always remember, a square knot is only used to bring together and tie together two ropes of the same size. See you on the high ground.